Hello, everyone. Hello. So, I start with the date, and today is January 2nd, 2022. Thank God. We done made it through a wonderful, wonderful year. And I'm going to say it's wonderful because growth took place, and growth is beautiful. Growth is a wonderful thing. So, I know I always say this that I won't be on long, but hopefully I won't be on here long. Um, I just wanted to come on to kind of give you guys just a heads up that I won't be on for the month of January. Um, I am going to take time to be with the Lord. So I know that I normally have different segments and stuff that kind of go on. And first of all, I want to thank God that He is using me and opening me up in ways that only He can. However, I'm also going to respect and honor the fact that in Him using me, it's time for me to commune more with Him. So it is time for me to be quiet and listen, and that's a wonderful thing. I truly appreciate it, and I want to thank you guys for being big big support and big, opening up yourself and walking in your relationship with Christ. I thank you so much for you being who you are. I thank you. I know this time with Him, we're going to come out in ways that even with us going in with one set of Lord, I'm asking you to just clean me out and have you and I commune more. It's going to transpire into something even well beyond what we ask. Because when you sit and you be in Him, the relationship goes so deeper than just the conversation. The intimacy with Him goes deeper than what you can even imagine. I'm living witness of it. So I'm looking forward to this. What He's doing in His growth in my life, I already see it, and I thank Him so much for it. So why not, you know, go deeper in Him? There's things that I'm asking Him for. Like, Lord, I need more time in your word. I need you to break it down to me more clearer. I don't sit here and like, oh, I should know more. I don't mind saying I don't. And in me saying it, it pushes me further into wanting to do it more and more. And I learn a lot from just going forth and that push and that you know I used to be like, oh, I don't know, but and that not knowing now has me want to go and explore. I love it because the history of Him never changes. He's consistent, and I love the fact that this is a time that Him and I will. I'm not future tripping on what it's going to be, but I'm intentionally going into it with God. You do whatever you want to do. You take forth and you place me where you need me to be for you. I just want to serve, and that's good enough for me. I serve. That's fine. And right now, the best thing of serving is to serve Him. So there will be when I will be back on, and our I love the fact that my church gave out great instructions. My leader, he gave instructions that if you use certain social media as your business, you can be on it. But for me, my business is God. So I will not be lacking or missing anything by being off of it. If anything, it'll help me even more on the assignment of whatever He's doing in my life. I want to be able to focus and stay in tune with Him. I want to be able to hear Him. So I'm just going to be obedient in it. And it's funny because my pastor overseer basically said all of this stuff that I already knew that it was coming. Forget that. You know, I'm saying it like consecration. We know it's a specific time of the year that we do it. However, I kind of knew this was just in my own conversation with God. And I am so open for the fact of things that I ran from before, I'm actually running to now. It's a great thing to run to Him now. So I just wanted to come on and just let you guys know where's within your journey and everything that you are on, you know, take this time for growth. Take this time for more of Him. Take this time for you and Him to just communicate more with one another. And I'm finding that it's not just communicating with Him. Let Him communicate with you. He's always talking. I think a lot of the times we ain't always listening. He's always showing us what needs to be done in Him. He's always there. So I don't want to just always say, oh, it's a sign, it's a sign. No, being in a relationship with Him is more than just a sign of Him. His presence is real and always there. I don't need a sign to know that He's there. I know because I know because I know. So I can't wait to see how everyone blossoms. You know, I cannot wait to hear your testimonies of just what God has did in your life, in your family life, in your home, in your businesses. I can't wait for your growth to just be phenomenal. You being in areas that you never even seen before. God then cleared your vision for what He needs done. Sit and commune with Him. Here it is. I thought it was going to be December, the month for instructions. But like I said before, it's instructions going forth. It's not where He stops working on us. He's always giving us stuff to do. He always has us on assignment. So there's no completion. You're always being transformed in Him. There's always work to be done. Remember, because even though we serve the one, we're going out there for the multitude. We're going out there to bring in who He needs to come into Him. So gear up. You're on a quest. You're on a journey. And it's going to be phenomenal. We cannot say and only keep this at the beginning of the month of January, because it always seemed that like last 2 weeks, even with Christmas, your mind is on, oh, I can't wait for the new year to come in. But then the new year comes in, and only within 2 weeks of that new year are you focused. I'm praying that God has us focused going forth. We don't need a New Year's resolution. We need revelation. So I'm going to pray and ask Him for us that's what we have. We have more of a standstill revelation with Him. That we stand firm in our faith. We stand firm in His word. We stand firm in the truth. And we learn more of Him. You'll be lying to yourself if you say you know Him all. There's always room for growth within your relationship with Him. It truly is. It's a settling great thing to be so sure that this is a time for more of yourself to be revealed. But I'm not even saying more of myself being revealed to me, because I'm open for Him doing that. He's been doing it, man, and it's been amazing. But I'm looking forward to Him revealing more of who He is. Not only in me and to me, but revealing more of Him, of what He needs me to do for Him. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to journal. I know I do my journal process a lot here, but my journal process is actually going to take place where it originally started, writing in my book. I have multiple of them, so I have more than enough. So I'm going to be writing and talking with Him within my book. Now I will still post, because I can do that without going on any of the social media connects. I can upload from my phone the morning, like, scriptures and stuff that I put out, and the morning word and encouragement. But I don't even know about that just yet. We'll see. Because the best encouragement you can never get is pick up the Bible. Start with Genesis. Wonderful, wonderful book. The beginning. Just start there. If you don't know where it is, start there. I love Psalms. Don't get me wrong. But start in Genesis if you have to. Start. And ask Him to just not have this be the moment for right now. That this is something that He teach you how to be consistent, to go forth every day within Him, to not just look at it as a consecration for the month, that you are building a better relationship with Him going forth, that you're staying in tune with Him going forth, because He's always with us. A lot of the times our brains is somewhere else, but that you ask Him to have you focus more on Him and in Him, that He grows you, that He matures you. Because I found out you will grow. We all grow. But there's a difference between growth and maturing. And I want to mature in Him. I want to mature more deep in Him, more suited in Him. One, I have to thank Him so much. I say it all the time. I am so grateful for Him. So grateful. And I'm sorry if you see me moving from camera to camera. I did all of it at one time because I didn't want to have to do separate things. I'm doing everything at one time right now. But I'm so grateful that God has truly did a work in me. Did a work in me, that He works in me nonstop. I can't tell Him how much. I don't think I can ever explain it, but I'm so grateful that I can big Him up, that I love, that I can keep telling Him how gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful He is, how I love Him, how I thank Him, how I'm so amazed by you. Can you teach me more? Can you be with me more? Come on, let's open up. Let's get to talking. I love my relationship with him. I never even knew I could have one. I knew, but I never knew it could be like this. I never knew it could be like this. And if it's, I look at it that, Lord, I've come so far in you for this. Open me up more because I want to be so in tune with you that when you blow through me, sweet music comes right on up to you. That you hear yourself. That it's like you speaking through me to come back on up to you. I thank him. I thank him all the time. No one can do what he does. You talking about turning things truly around. I'm shifting you and taking things up off of you and out of you and putting you in areas. I said, I'm not going to cry. But if I do, I'm happy. Your girl cries. I'm fine. This woman right here cries. I'm so grateful that he changed my mind. And more importantly, even after he changed it and I wanted to fight against it, he then came and taught me that yes, I did the work of changing your mind, but I need you to open up more of it. I need you to know that you got to let things go and out and off of you. Because he can change your mind. But if you don't get rid of the baggage, if you don't deal with it, first of all, not necessarily just cast it out. Because like I said, you can pack and want to move away from certain things. And let's just put it in this category of packing to move things off of you, to get things like, I'm gonna move this out of the way. No, you got to deal with the issue because you want to pack up and go somewhere. What happens is that stuff kind of seeks in them boxes as you closing it up, or it goes along on that tape and everything. Deal with it. I found out that dealing with actual issues that went on and me not trying to sweep them under a rug or try to cover them up or act like they didn't exist or I was like that, I can't change, I'm getting too old to do that. No, I thank God that there's always more room and more time for him, that it doesn't get old. That he doesn't get old, that I can just grow more and more, that things can be dealt with right. He can show me how to deal with myself. Jesus. So when I tell him just how thankful I am, when I show him just how thankful I am, I never thought, as much as I shied away from things, I love coming boldly in him. I love communicating with him, speaking to him. I thank him so much for helping me find value in myself. That nobody has to tell me who I am, because I know who I am when I read his word, when I meditate in it, when I soak everything in, because he can't be an all-powerful, wonderful God and then I can't have that I can't have his light in me. So who he is, I am. I am beautiful. I'm wonderfully made. I'm marvelous. Shoot, I'm fantastic. And this is not boastful, prideful, bragging of anything. When I tell you, it's a gratefulness that I can talk and claim it and say this right now. I'm grateful for it. Because the mind was jacked up. Like I said, all of the imperfections, all of the insecurities and doubts and fears, addictions, oh goodness, craziness, everything that you feel as though you didn't have and you don't know how to handle and you don't know if anybody's going to want it or is going to like it. When I tell you God wants it all, that he needs you to give it to him and he will use it for him, Everything that you felt like you lacked, God will launch you in. He will have you go out there because it's not just you. Stop thinking that it's you. You didn't went through it. And God, we thank you that you have brought us through it. But everything that He done brought you through, He's going to use for His glory. He's going to use it. Someone is watching and needs to know, how did you come out? What had you changed? What was there's something different about you? What happened? And it's so funny. My overseer, spoke on this, and I have been saying this to you guys for a while now. But it's like, look what done did. Look what his done has did. His doing is awesome. His doing is amazing. What he's doing in you, Jesus. Truly, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. People are, when they see you, please know that they are seeing nobody but Him. That's a lot of why I always say, to God be the glory. Because this woman right here, I'll let you know right up front, it ain't nobody but Him. Nobody but. I thank you guys so much. As I said before, your growth, people are going to see it. You'll be able to see that how you was, how you went in, you're not coming out like that. You're not coming out like that. What was in the past is in the past. It's behind you. So go forth. Go forth. Go forth. Go forth. I thank you guys so much. I truly value you and adore you. I thank God that you are here. You're nobody's victim. And don't you dare put yourself as one. Don't dare. You got too much to live for. You got too much of God in you. You have too much of an assignment in you. There's something down inside of you that God needs to come up and out. And like I said, that's God that needs to come up out of you. Stop wanting to mask it. Let Him explode up out of you. You're whole. You're healthy. You're adorable. You're strong. You're great. You're wonderful. If you have to keep telling yourself that every day, the one thing you can say is, I'm made in God's image, and everything of God is in you. Everything. If you can't get all the words up out, that's all you have to do is say, I am made in His image, and everything that is God is me. So you guys have a great, wonderful January. I thank you for you stepping into your true, wonderful, beautiful, amazing self. You will not be the same anymore. Even through everything you done came through, all the beauty and everything, because it was beautiful. It was beautiful. There is a such thing as a beautiful mess. Now watch it be an awesome, phenomenal message. God is going to use every bit of you for His glory. So I love you guys. I will see you in February, the love month, where we get to love more and more on Him and ourselves. So I thank you guys. Have a great one. Bye now.